This is from Gag. Gag not here, but he been requesting this video for literally like a month now. I feel like it's been like a month. I could be wrong. So I'm gonna just post it on the channel. This is Joseph Vincent. I've seen his videos, but I don't know. Let's jump into it. We have the money. I wonder what they're gonna do with AB. AB out there. Like I said, I'm gonna check before I hop off today. I'm gonna check the remaining free agents. You seen Pats resign James White? Mm-hmm.
I'll let you do that at home.
Andy looked nice back then.
What I'm gonna tell you about is what I seen firsthand.
Andy was a solid quarterback, but just like that video, who posted that video about Sam Darnold earlier? That dude made a great point, man. He made a great point. If you don't see the quarterback being a top 10 quarterback, you might as well draft another quarterback. Might as well start over. You know, I don't know. But dude made a great point.
A fictional video game character.
It was the way he put it.
Think about his speed, his size.
49-yard game with a 2-yard throw.
It's not how good is he, it's how great is he.
Gotta be real careful playing man-to-man against MegaTron.
He's the greatest of our time, and that's my time.
You know, when you think about Calvin Johnson, first thing comes to mind is
Johnson, one story
Throw it up.
to follow for Detroit tonight.
you're talking about 4.35 and 40 at 237 pounds.
Speed, agility.
That's a beautiful sight. Watching Calvin Johnson go to work. 3 catches and 70 yards. 182 yards to break Rice's record for the most receiving yards in a single season in NFL history.
So he will, in your opinion, go down as the greatest receiver ever when all is said and done?
Yes, I do believe so.
Much like
Nate Burleson.
in his heyday, they can take a short pass and do a lot of damage.
I think it was Nate who said that.
Fans in Detroit chanting Calvin. He's 25 yards away from that record. And the fans sensing it rise to their feet here.
This man is clearly, by far, the most gifted receiver who has ever come along in the history of this league.
He's just different.
Shit, the Jets don't get Zach. That'd be stupid. I say Zach or Justin Fields. I mean, it really just a quarterback period. But yeah, I feel like Zach is so much like Sam Darnold. If I'm being honest, he's just younger.
Vincent is one of the best we've ever seen.
10 catches, 204 yards on the night for Calvin.
He was as hard working in the weight room as anybody we had. And he bought in that this is going to make me better.
I didn't start. That's the thing. I didn't start. It was
Were you a scrub?
varsity. You could say I was a scrub at the time.
And the legend is born!
With the second pick in the 2007 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions take wide receiver Calvin Johnson, Georgia Tech.
I think I might double team number 81.
One-handed stab, Calvin Johnson. A human highlight reel.
Is he was blessed with a special stick when he was created.
Tight end set for Matthew
What up,
Stafford.
Jake?
Goes out of the gun.
And he has taken those skills and went from good to great.
Dug out by Johnson. Spectacular.
Great to excellent, and is chasing phenomenal.
3rd and 8, Lions just across their own 27. Deep stride, 25, 20, Megatron 10, 5, end zone, touchdown, Detroit Lions.
It's crazy. Still
73
scored.
yards on the connection and a bolt of lightning. The Lions have taken the lead here at Ford Field.
And I was seeing greatness every day.
Snap to Matthew Stafford, looks around. Calvin Johnson leaping, grabs the end zone. You know, I would say there's only a couple wide receivers in the NFL can make that catch because of his height. I don't know if there's a couple that might be just one, and that's Calvin.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give a little credit to Matt Stafford on some of them passes as well. Yeah, I'll tell you.
AJ Green, Antonio Brown, and these boys, they're big time as well, but they ain't MegaTron. They're not on his level.
He's going. Calvin Johnson being chased by 4 Cowboys.
It's a combination of size, weight, speed. Okay, reach, jumping ability. We've never seen anything like that. I've never seen a receiver like Calvin Johnson.
Johnson touchdown.
He's a new physical archetype.
I don't know if he'll go down as the greatest of all time. I definitely think he'll have a chance.
Scott Lanahan says, look, here are your options. You can go to Calvin Johnson, you can go to Calvin Johnson, or you can go to Calvin Johnson.
I actually forget his name is Calvin Johnson. I'm so used to calling him MegaTron.
Calvin Johnson reaches out and makes the catch. Boy, talk about extension.
They have had a lot of players with Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson, and Ndamukong Suh, Matt Stafford. A lot of good players and just nothing with any of them. Slay. A lot of good players. Kenny, I guess you could say Kenny now. I think how you start DK, Lockett, and AB one. That should be open. Calvin would have been the best wide receiver. Based off of just like archetype and just like, all right, based off of talent and athleticism, I think you could put him up there. But like body of work, like when it comes to stats and like numbers, Jerry Rice got it when it comes to numbers, but just pure athleticism and just, I say talent, I give it to Calvin.
This is the consummate Calvin Johnson. 2 people draped all over, bringing into sharp focus the size, the speed, the leaping ability.
Did you ever deal with concussion?
Yeah, I had a couple.
Stopped at the 1-yard line. The Detroit Lions.
I don't know how many I've had over my career, you know, but I've definitely had my fair share.
No timeouts left. Time is running.
He just standing, about to snap it.
If you had to guess, put a number.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Touchdown.
That's crazy. He said he can't even guess how many he had.
Calvin Johnson, 329 yards receiving.
300.
All-time in NFL history to Flipper Anderson, who had 336.
The report is this morning that Calvin Johnson, one of the great wide receiver talents in the history of the National Football League, is going to retire.
I decided to retire based off of the way my body felt.
The natural comparison is Barry Sanders.
Right.
You know, walking away in their prime.
This guy broke Jerry Rice's single-season record for receiving yards, and now has called it a career.
Give me those. Ooh.
Johnson has the most receiving yards and touchdowns for any player in NFL history never to win a playoff game.
Calvin Johnson, all 6'5" of them, has about a 42-inch vertical jump.
What do you think about people comparing you to Barry Sanders, saying I've had enough of this?
I've had enough.
Matthew Stafford.
What if they would have let him go? Like let him seek a trade or something. Let him go to what was a good team around that time? Probably the Patriots, Ravens, 49ers, Steelers. A lot of good teams around that time. Patriots, that would be crazy though. That would be crazy.
Sees that he's not open, that there's 2 defenders down there covering him, and he just alley-ooped
The
it.
last play of the game, you see him coming down over 3 people.
That man Matt guy hit.
No doubt in my mind, he will go down as the best receiver ever to play this game.
And his pass is caught by Calvin Johnson, and he beats everyone.
Don't this look like Julio? I mean, not Julio. D-Hop. D-Hop catch looked a little bit more clean. Like it was more aesthetically pleasing, but this is very similar.
It's caught by Calvin Johnson, and he beats everyone.
Is he the second best wide receiver in NFL history right now?
And Wilkins' kick is good, and we're tied at 23 and heading for overtime as time runs out.
After 16 NFL seasons, not many people can say that. But
That fool sitting on me. That itis just hit.
There's a good chance his next stop will be at the Hall of Fame in 2020.
Delone fires to an open Smith. Steve Smith is going to go all the way. No flags.
And Steve Smith, I mean, come on, guys. One of the greatest competitors
West
any
Steve
of us has ever been around.
And the Carolina Panthers win in overtime. 69-yard play.
Unbelievable.
The 5'9" beast.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Yeah.
Hey, Hall. Man amongst boys, I walk with the Lord. Gotta be careful what you say because your tongue is a sword. Why you speaking what I thinking? Ain't no